What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again. Today for you some kill confirmed gameplay on one of the Faceoff maps, Aground. This is the final episode, guys. Those of you who've been sticking around my channel, I mean, I can understand for some of you it's maybe the first time you're watching my videos, but I've put up a video on every Faceoff map, and every time I showed my very first gameplay on that map. So basically, what you guys can expect going into the game, you know, maybe you guys end up reacting the same way, things like that. But yeah, this is the very last one. Aground is the very last one, and this is a goofy map. Look at it. I mean, it's a kind of we're on the Scottish. Yeah, I think we're in Scotland, like off the Scottish coast there, and we're on basically a shipwreck. So let's actually look it up. Let's actually look up what the full-on, you know, the politically correct description of this map is. So Aground. Head to Scotland's Orkney Islands for the latest Faceoff map, where treacherous cliffsides, networks of caves, and the rusted and ruined remains of a grounded transport ship provide for constant combat. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good breakdown of this map. Given, if I were to go ahead and I would go ahead and rate every Faceoff map, you know, 1 through 4, because mind you, there's 4 Faceoff maps. Number 1 would be Getaway. The beach house, I love it. I love the pool. I just love the way the map looks. I love the way it plays. Beach house is definitely number 1. Number 2 would probably be Erosion. Erosion is it's set in like the Mediterranean Roman ruins, like in like the jungle area thing. It's pretty cool. I like it. I love the way it looks, I love the way it plays. Great map. Number 3 would be Lookout, which is a mountain post in Afghanistan. Pretty good map, plays pretty well. There's a big power point on the hill, which I kind of like. I like Call of Duty maps that have power points because it's kind of like fighting over, you know, said power point. I like maps that you have a set focal point like that. And number 4 would be this map would be Aground. I'm not going out and saying, you know, I don't like this map. Something can be your least favorite out of a topic. Like, let's say Coca-Cola, RC Cola, and Pepsi. Let's put those 3 out there. Coca-Cola is my number 1. Pepsi be number 2, and RC Cola be number 3. I'm not saying I don't like RC Cola. I'm just saying, given you know, if I had to pick between the 3, it would be my least. I would be the one I'd pick last. It's not saying I don't like it. It's just that out of the given criteria, it's why I like the least. But I still like it. That's the key word. Like, I like it the least, but I still like it. You know, so I do like all the maps. I do like all the Faceoff maps. I love the whole idea that Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward, all those people are basically, you know, they're trying to break the norm. And that Team Rage quit out on us, so I'm gonna be like speeding up through that. But I like how it's different. You know, they're breaking the norm. I mean, how many times can I join, you know, a domination lobby and just go capture the C flag and go capture the B flag and, you know, go kill them all with the A flag? You know, how many times can I do that? How many times can I run the same routes and search and destroy, you know, over and over? I love the fact that they're bringing in new game modes. I love the fact they're bringing in new maps. This whole 2v2, you know, this whole 2v2 environment is something completely different, something unseen unless unless you've played game battles. Because I'm gonna be fast forwarding through this part, by the way. It's hella boring. But even going back to Call of Duty 4 in Team Tactical and Call of Duty 4, it was set to 3v3, and you know that was the least amount of people play. So unless you've played game battles, doubles matches, you've never really experienced what a 2v2 setting is like, what a 2v2 game mode, what a 2v2 style environment would be. And that's what we have here, the Faceoff maps. Now they're also set for 1v1s, but for me, these maps are a little big for 1v1s, don't you think? I think the ultimate 1v1 map in the world will probably be Shipment for Call of Duty 4 because it's ultimately small. And I fell to my death right there. And there is a walkway underneath the map right here that'll get you from the left to the right side, or I guess correspondingly the right to the left side. But you have to be careful. If you fall off the walkway, you will die. You walk into the ocean, because there is a direct line right to the ocean, you will die. So you gotta watch out for that. You definitely have to watch out for that. But all in all, I like these maps. I really do. Like I said, I think it's great that they're adding these new things to it. I like the fact I said it in my last video. I said it on my Erosion video how Call of Duty is kind of turning into Halo in a way. You know, obviously it's nothing like Halo, but it's turning to Halo in a way, whereas they're breaking the norm. They're taking away some of the monotony of the game and actually, you know, bringing us some new stuff, which is great. If you think back to Call of Duty 4 and World at War, how many game modes did we have? We had a set you know, 10 or 12 game modes. I'm not sure the exact number. I'm not even act like I know, but you know, we had a set number of game modes, and that's all we had. You know, in Modern Warfare 3, we have community playlists. You know, we have Infected, we have Free for All gun game, which features like 30 different game modes in that playlist alone. We have Drop Zone. You know, we have Hardcore, we have Core. Now we have Faceoff maps. I love it. I love how everything's changing. But now it's time to talk about. We're going to talk about Aground for a little bit for the remainder of this video. So, like I said, all in all, this is probably going to be my least favorite of the Faceoff maps. Not saying I don't like it, just if I had to pick, this is probably my least favorite. Just because of the way the map's set up. The way the map is set up, it kind of favors these long-range engagement. The thing about this map is either a ridiculously long-range engagement, or ridiculously close range engagement, and that's because of the ships. The ships are the two power points, the front and back ship. I'm going to say north and south for all intents and purposes, but a lot of the times you'll find your team spawning on the ship, and then the enemy team spawning on the other ship. With the exception spawn will be by the beach, and the other exception spawn will be right here inside the tunnel that I'm at. So notice I picked up this ACR, and that's because, well, the ACR is probably the way, well, I think it's mine actually. This is the, whatever, it's the ACR is probably the gun of choice for this particular map. The reason that gun is the gun of choice for this particular map is because, like I said, a lot of long range firefights. I'm going to fast forward up here because this was a ridiculously long match, but it suits long range firefights. It's either really close or really far, and that's how this map plays. It's different than any other map. That, then again, all these maps, all the Faceoff maps are different than all the maps that we've played before. So I like them. All in all, I do like them. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about the Faceoff maps. What you think about all, the implementation of these new game modes, these new maps specific for only these game modes, which I can understand a lot of people might actually not like them. Now I think about it, because you think, I'm an Elite Premium member. I paid $50 at the beginning of the year. I get all the maps basically for free as soon as they're available for the Xbox. I can download them right away. I can play them. I can post videos of them. But for average Joe Blow who doesn't have Elite Premium, and he goes out there and he wants to buy the maps when they're available for him on his particular console or PC or whatever, that person might not be so happy, because he's paying for 4 maps. But well, actually, you're only paying for 2, because 2 of these maps are free. This is one of the free ones actually. Erosion and Aground are free. Anyone can download them whenever. But the other 2 maps, you're paying for 2 maps that you can only play in a certain playlist. They're obviously, you have your hardcore playlist, your core playlist, your hardcore playlist, your community playlist, and your face-off playlist. And well, obviously, also have the elite playlist. But the only time you can play these maps is in the face-off playlist, which is kind of, while these maps are fun, I would still like them to be implemented into the game somehow. Whether they put it in the team tactical where it's 4-on-4, or if they were to put it in your standard 6v6. Honestly, these maps could probably suffice in a 6v6. It'd be a cluster. It'd be fast paced and it'd be fun, which for whatever reason, I don't think Infinity Ward wants to go for that. But it would be a fast paced and fun game. But that's just my opinion. So final score 22-9, not my greatest score ever, but every single one of these face-off videos I put up, each video you guys have seen was actually my first online multiplayer match playing on that map. So I'm learning. I mean, I wanted to show you guys what my first impressions, and you guys can see what you guys would expect when you guys actually get the maps yourselves. But that's the end of it. So time for the post roll here on my channel. These are both other face-off maps. On the left-hand side of the screen is the map Erosion, which is Roman remains in a Mediterranean jungle area. It's a great map. It really is. Getaway on the right hand side of your screen is probably my favorite face-off map, because it's awesome. It's a beach house. It's a gloriously beautiful beach house, but it's an amazing map. Both of them are amazing maps. If you're new out here, like my gameplay, commentary, the way I talk, things I talk about, things I do, click subscribe. It's right there on your screen. There's a link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. And on the bottom right hand side of your screen, guys, is the mystery box, which Lord knows what could be in the mystery box. You guys, if this is your first time watching my videos, I mean, my subscribers already know. You never know what the hell is going to be in the mystery box. You really don't. So click where you guys feel like clicking. It'll open up a new tab for you. So if multiple things on the screen interest you, you can go ahead and just click anything. Remember to rate the video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And remember to let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the face-off map? Sincerely, I want to know. So do that and have a wonderful day, guys.